days, stories don't always end with the good guy winning. Okay?
That's true.
That's right.
Yeah.
BMA, you're probably a super nice guy, and we're building the story around you. I apologize, but it's fun.
I like it.
Yeah, it was a good story. All right, here we go. Jumping into the match, we see both Forest Craft decks being banned out. Again, allowing RIRIPWN to play both of his combo decks. I've got to be wondering, what are these people thinking?
Yeah. Hey, at least there's Stormhaven.
Yep, Stormhaven can definitely take a win outside of Daria if it gets an aggressive enough draw. RIRIPWN with no Daria just yet.
Hello.
And nothing to spell boost. So, begs the question why he would Mysterian Knowledge on the first turn without actually spell boosting anything.
Okay. Has Opinion Prayer. Ooh, Divine Birdsong?
Okay, so is playing the Divine Birdsong. So does have the bigger, punchier Storm threats in his deck as well.
So what do you think the order of playing these amulets is, or should be?
Crystals of snow, shimmer.
So definitely not amulets first. I like this. Then the Divine Birdsong. And then you can play Pinion Prayer along with another threat, or you can play the Bird Keeping Disciple, which is pretty good. Realistically, Pinion Prayer is almost a guaranteed 2 damage at any point in the game, so you don't necessarily need to play it first. And honestly, it's kind of scary to do it against Daria anyway because they have all their Angelic Snipes and Magic Missiles.
Yeah.
You don't really want to get them more value than they can with those cards. So
yeah.
If you save Pinion Prayers against them, unless it's the first turn, of course.
Yeah.
You know, I would probably do it.
All right, Divine Birdsong down, and now you have the Beast Call Aria and the Pinion Prayer.
Crystals of snow, shimmer.
So there are a lot of options here. And you're going to get an additional draw off the Starways.
Stop!
Looks like he wanted to evolve the Snow White. That's more damage to the face here. I'm not too sure about that play. Generally speaking, you don't want to let your opponent evolve it, but there aren't really Gemstone Carapaces to worry about. So
it opens up a lot of possibilities. So installs a White Tiger alongside the Pinion Prayer, and that means that... Oh, yeah, just increasing the defense value here, forcing a follower to be the response.
I don't like this play at all. This is a setup turn for a Time Worn Mage Levy or a Magic Owl. I don't like the pre-evo here.
Yep, Time Worn Mage comes down. It's the easiest choice in the world.
Yep, wipe the entire board here.
Continuing to boost the Daria as well.
Again, why are you not using Evolution Orbs offensively in this matchup? I'm not sure. And that pre-evo got no damage in for you, but this follow-up is insane. This is a lot of represented damage. This might be enough to carry Glow to victory. Does not evolve for damage here either.
Yeah, that's interesting to me.
And leaves it at 4 defense, which again just lets it get eaten up by another evolve here.
Interesting. It's almost like the thing you should have evolved didn't get.
Right.
Because it would have both survived just a 2-2 evolved, and it would have done more face damage as opposed to not survive the 2-2 evolve and not do face damage.
Very interesting choices by Glow here. All right.
Oh, hits another Daria and the Chimera and the Blade Mage, and has the Magic Owl, but I guess he has no more Evolution Orbs.
He's going to clear it all out, running as much damage as possible. Now, realistically, RevGlow has really good options here. Man, even more Pinion Prayers too, jeez. But yeah, this coming out, March Hare's Tea Time, of course, able to clear out this entire board.
But yeah, every Evolution Orb you throw into not face damage is lost damage, and I think RevGlow has already lost maybe 4 points of damage.
At least this game. However, having the extra Evolution Orb as well as having basically every Pinion Prayer in his deck is allowing him to push a ton of damage.
Yeah.
Like, this is already putting him down to almost dead range already.
Yeah. Let's see. Has one more Evolution Orb. I would assume you want to save that for the March Hare's Tea Time. Just because you're very not guaranteed to leave any of these followers on board, right?
Yeah, I think that's what he's going to do this turn. Just clear out the board again, push 4 damage, again present a threat that's really hard to deal with, and then RIRIPWN's got to get a pretty nice redraw here to try to clear this board, especially without any Evolution Orbs.
Nice. Yeah, still got the Pinion Prayer, as well as has a Beast Call and a Divine Birdsong, so a lot of opportunity for Storm.
All right, let's see what it is.
Okay. Ooh, hit the Blade Mage and another Chimera.
Yeah, I'm going to hit a Wind Blast as well, so Wind Blast is going to be able to take out that 5-2. Blade Mage can take out another follower. As a matter of fact, can just play the Chimera this turn as well. Goes down 3. You can actually Wind Blast and Chimera this turn. That's probably the best play.
And Blade Mage.
And Blade Mage, that's right. Clear out the entire board, actually.
That's very powerful.
Very good redraw. And has a Golem Assault for next turn to kind of fill back up with wards and protect. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah. Left with a 5/5 and a 4/4, and at this point, I mean, those
Crystals of
missing
snow
points of
shimmer.
damage have to be really, really hurting at this point.
Yeah, it's not even the missing damage, it's the board states too. Like imagine if, you know, that Regal Falcon was 6 defense, you know what I mean, and things like that. Now, of course, there was an Enchanted Blade that turn, but
He just threw away his ward.
that's an interesting choice. Not necessarily
Oh,
a
he
bad
got another
move, but yeah, okay.
Okay.
Just one card advantage.
Yep.
Honestly,
and I
it's not
don't
gonna
know
matter.
if you have anything to
Board's
actually.
locked. Board's locked.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That is something. It's got 4 damage.
Not a great draw off the top of that.
No.
2
And
allows
then
you
he
to
can clear out.
banish.
Yep, he can clear out one of the Darias. But we see 1 damage sitting in hand from RIRIPWN.
Yeah.
So this game's going to be over. I think
Wow.
Revlo's time to limelight is over.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. RIRIPWN is continuing to hit just very, very nice Daria games. I think, you know, going on to the board control game plan just worked out fantastically for him. And puts Revglow in a losing position with a board full of amulets.
Yeah. The one downside of playing any amulet-heavy version of Havencraft is sometimes you can just run out of space to do things. All right, now we get to see Atomy yet again.
Here it comes.
Here we go. Here we go.
RIRIPWN.
I'm feeling it. All right, like
Can
I
he do
said, Igni and me, right now, our powers are combining. Atomy will be shown in the first hand. I'm expecting this.
Turn 2.
Without even mulliganing. No. No mulls. Like, perfect hand.
Time to shine, Daria.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Let me take you to the underworld.
All right, we'll have to mulligan. All right. RIRIPWN, see, he felt it too. He knew.
Yeah.
All right, the redraw. There it is.
Oh, Frozen Mammoth.
There it is. And a decent draw from Revglow. Does have the Merlin.
Yeah,
Fetch-
Frozen Mammoth is an interesting card to hit with Atomy.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the other methods that you can have a very effective Atomy pool that doesn't
literally
really...
backbreaking against a deck like Dimension Shift, where they can't really deal with 1 big follower. They definitely can't deal with 2.
Yeah, but I don't think this is going to happen on turn 3.
It won't happen on turn 3. It more than likely will happen on turn 4 off the back of extra card. Well, never mind. Kaleidoscopic Glow hitting. But with extra card draw and a Frozen Mammoth, it could be even more effective than it happening earlier. But that Kaleidoscopic Glow is pretty huge.
Yeah. Kaleidoscopic Glow. So I think, I mean, you want pretty much something like Skull Ring, right?
100%. Skull Ring would be the best draw. You don't have another 1-drop in hand to make a full board for it, so yeah, that is the best draw.
Oh, Skull Beast.
Yeah.
1, 2, 2. Nope, none of the
Nope,
math
not quite.
really works out.
Yeah. I think Staircase to
unfortunate.
Paradise is probably the safest bet because, again, it's very hard to remove. So you should probably get that into play this turn. Looks like he's not going with that option.
Interesting. That means on the next turn it's going to be enhanced, right? So
Well, here's the bad part. If, for whatever reason, it doesn't look like it's going to happen, Glow could have cleared this entire board. Again, it would shut down the Atomy play because there wouldn't be a hand that makes sense to actually cast Atomy next turn. So
Interesting.
RIRIPWN kind of throwing away options, but not getting punished for it unless I'm missing something.
okay, double Skull Beast is definitely okay. Yeah, that's definitely going to get the. I would just play the Staircase.
Yeah,
now.
Staircase easy.
My time has come. I'm coming.
Okay,
For
this
Yeah.
works too. Sure, gets an extra damage in,
Swing face.
and then you still have 2 play points left over for those Skull Beasts.
Yeah,
Pretty
and
good.
This is going to be a great board. Now, there's a Fiery Embrace at 3 and a Fiery Embrace at 5, and then another Fiery Embrace at 7. So
Yeah, has the cards we were talking about last time to actually deal with this board. I love the pre-Evo here. It's basically saying you have to have this specific
Yeah.
set of cards to deal with it.
okay. Well, Revglow going first. I think he's just going to be able to deal with this, right? If the Fire Embrace is at 3, that must mean the Wind Blast is already at, like, 6?
Well,
I would
even
guess.
so, I think he can cast both on the same turn, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he can't, actually. Yeah, he's 1 away. But the Wind Blast is big enough.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It had to be boosted to quite a large value. And that's just, you know, if Atomy doesn't hit exactly right, there's so many ways that it could go wrong.
And yeah, with this, we'll have to see.
The fact that the rest of the deck is so...
Okay.
Oh,
Caredwin.
Has the Gloomy Necromancer as well.
Caredwins. Oh, yeah, decides to go with the Atomy first instead of trying to put the Zeus in there.
Really? I feel like the Zeus...
Yeah, Zeus is pretty good.
Would have been really, really tough to handle.
You couldn't have done it this turn, though. So technically speaking, next turn, you can make the play of Gloomy Necromancer into Zeus.
Yeah.
Which is still pretty good. But yeah, a Fiery Embrace for this one, too. And a Fiery Embrace for the Zeus, technically. Yikes.
This doesn't feel great, and Dimension Shift's being boosted.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure REVGLOW has this one in the bag.
Yeah, oh my god, all 3 of the Dimension Shifts here. Has so many just options.
Yeah, that clear off the entire board, too, with the Chimera.
Yeah, a bunch of zero-cost Fiery Embrace. And I think at this point, it's a little too late to handle Dimension Shift.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he can go off next turn. No, actually, that's not lethal next turn. He only has
so
one
he has
D-shift
2 swings,
cast.
right? So you have to multiply the damage by 3 or by 2.
By 2. Yeah, so not good enough yet.
Sarah doing, gonna pull the Zeus. So here, even if you Fiery Embrace the Zeus, well, I guess if you have extra turns, it'll just really help the board clear.
Yeah, it's very demoralizing if you're RIRIPWN to see all 3 Fiery Embraces played on every single big threat you played in the game. Kind of unfortunate, but something you got to roll with. Realistically, though, because of the hand that REVGLOW has, there might be time for this Deathly Tyrant. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you? Okay, you don't get a. It just doesn't end here. But I think by the time you hit next turn, I mean, look at the rate at which the boosting is happening. You can just Wind Blast the 5/4. You don't need to use a Chimera on it. Just keep boosting.
Okay, needed to draw a Golem Assault. That will definitely speed things up. That gives you more threats.
I think at this point, since you're already so low on play points, you should just kind of play for turn 9 Dimension Shift. Is there any way you actually just lose if you pass?
I don't think so. Not 20 Shadows.
Yeah.
And you've dealt with all of the Evolution Orbs, so no more Caredwins. There's no Reap Death like kind of randomness in this deck either.
Oh, he does actually spend the interesting.
Well, he doesn't want to take any chances. I mean, he might somehow have something here, but I don't think so.
Sorcery, nothing is profit.
I think he just wants to take care of the board. He doesn't want to take any chances.
Commence Experiment is good. But he needs to get ahead of the play points. That's even.
Yep, just doing a little bit of damage here, setting up for a following turn. Next turn, he can definitely go off.
Yeah. And
there are not 20 Shadows. So, RIRIPWN, I believe, will go down this game.
Okay. Yeah, at this point, I don't know if there's anything that you can speed up or turn around in time enough.
Nope, just fill up the board. Technically speaking, this is a setup for lethal next turn because that is 6 Shadows sitting on board.
Yeah, but now you can just boost up, Dimension Shift, and that spells the end. REVGLOW never going to give the turn back to RIRIPWN. The real magic, Exo.
Yeah, man. That's actually counterpoint to what we were talking about, RIRIPWN being the real magic.
Yeah. Yeah, the magic hands.
Yeah.
He nearly hit the most magical of hands.
It was pretty close. I mean, without the Kaleidoscopic Glow, you know, this might have been a little bit different. Not hugely different, but a little bit different. I mean, all we were talking about is like a turn, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, it is interesting how the turns actually ended up playing out. Again, Atomy can betraying some of its weaknesses of the timing is so particular, it's so important. Of course, given Glow in this game 3 Fiery Embraces at 0 cost at exactly the times he needed it.
Yeah, that's pretty incredible. Now, one of the ways that I used to win with Atomy was with multiple Deathly Tyrants, though. Forget 20 Shadows, like just evolve for 5, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Deal that next bit of damage to finish off your opponent.
Yeah.
So without that storm damage, the deck feels a little bit clunkier.
Yeah. And really kind of in combination, like, if you're okay with spending an Evolve Orb and getting 5 damage, It's obviously a little bit different in terms of kind of the tempo and how you set it up, but if you're okay with spending that on the Saradoun that does a Zeus, that's basically evolving for 5 as well, right?
Right.
The Deathly Tyrant should be also just fine. Roll number 2 got the staircase down, and this time there's no there's not going to be any kaleidoscopic glow.
That's right. Has Adam in hand again. You see RIRIPWN just kind of lean back in his chair with that confidence. He's like, I got it again.
Does need something like a Skull Ring again, but doesn't get it. And this time the play points are a little less nice. Lurching Corpse is going to be an interesting setup here, but I don't think he's going to want to drop both his Lurching Corpse into this. Oh, nice. Blackened Scripture. Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
That's not quite what he's looking for, but it is technically a redraw into a ton of cards.
Yeah.
He's going for it. Play out
But again, the big question here is, once you get into the evolution turns, people can kind of struggle through the Atomy.
It's true.
And it's okay, right? Because the follow-up is not necessarily that crazy.
And the Banish here is huge. Technically, there could have been a nice setup of double Lurching Corpse Atomy, which would have blown up the entire board.
Ruby Necromancer.
All right, here we go. Atomy played, clears the board, is going to draw 7 cards next turn. Refill that entire hand.
Oh my gosh, it's going to be so many cards drawn here.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Let's see. Well, you can definitely clear this out with an Evolution Orb, right? The Tiger plus a Falcon is already good enough. Oh, with this Tea Time as well.
Yep, can just clear it out with this as well. And this will allow him to clear the entire board if he wants to, or push some face damage.
I don't think there's any argument to go board control here.
Well, I mean, technically drawing 7 cards, there could be another Atomy coming. But Caradwin might be the option here. Because it's cheaper, it doesn't require as many resources. You can play other things alongside of it. However, there's a Lurching Corpse in hand too. So this is not a bad option. You could go the full Atomy plan and then save the Caradwins for later. And save all of your Evolution Orbs. This is a pretty good setup. This is turn after turn Atomy for a while now.
Yeah. I mean, thinking about the options that you have to fight against, right? If you... The thing is, if you set up single enemies... Oh, actually, you can get it so that it'll target the 4/4 in terms of the Lurching Corpse burst. So I think that's probably the option. Okay, he goes with the Saradoun.
Okay. This is guaranteed clear board and put an Atomy back into play. Technically doesn't protect against something like a Tribunal.
Man, but the Garuda into the Tea Time is really going to hurt. It has double Garuda.
Oh, interesting. Leaves the 4/4. Huh.
How much damage are you going to take? 4, 4, 3, 3, 10?
I mean, even not just damage to face, very easy way to deal with your Atomy at least.
Yeah. I think that's going to be the option.
Huh. Yeah, very weird to leave the Tiger in play.
Yeah, and now you need to go into at least a semi-board control plan, right? Because Garuda's into the Taurus to finish things off is a lot of damage. Taurus is 5 without the Evolve, right? So.
Yep, another Caradwin here. These Caradwins putting all kinds of work in this time.
I'm gonna borrow this.
No Zeus to be had, but plenty of Atomies.
Yep. Okay.
There you go.
Full board control. So, what is the option to get rid of the Atomy here? You don't have the play points.
You can't Taurus.
You can't.
Okay, March Air's Tea Time will do it again.
Oh, nice.
That's a good top deck.
What the heck are up with these games?
Yep. Now,
do you Blackened Scripture the Lurching Corpse?
Oh, he goes face with the damage.
You Blackened Scripture the Atomy?
Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, that's definitely the play now. Banishing is huge, too. That means if, for whatever reason, you know, there was a Reanimator or another Caradwin. Well, I guess it's not huge this game, but would have been better earlier, because then you can't bring it back, I don't believe.
Food should act like food.
Should go for the card draw.
Okay. Finds the Deathly Tyrant with plenty of time, I believe, this time. Well, maybe not, actually. There's a Taurus. There's
Yeah.
actually 8 damage sitting in the hand. So Revlo's 3 damage to the face was actually a 2-turn, win condition. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. I really like the way that Glow set this one up.
Yeah, getting the 3 damage ping, and really that's what Glow was wrestling with, right? He had a bunch of options, 2 Gerudus and the Taurus, so he knew how to kind of plan out his next few turns. So this is gonna be the race.
However, we'll see. There's no way to get to 20 shadows yet again immediately, I don't think. Let's see here.
Can he? I mean, he has Demon Eaters, right?
Right.
That can start building up shadows very
But
quickly.
he can only play 3 play points worth of stuff next turn. Right now that means he can only play 1 thing. And that's still not enough.
He needs to find a soul conversion off a Demon Eater.
Yeah.
Even then, I don't know. If he runs in his Bellinus,
Well, there's no way to really get the Atomy as a shadow at the moment. Huh. Man, and he's like 1 damage away if nothing gets cleared off on board. This is a really weird spot.
oh boy. I assume this is going face.
Okay. Yeah, he's 1 damage off. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Hold on.
What does this do?
I'm pretty sure. So if you swing the Atomy in, and you swing the Bellinus, you do 10. So that's 4 remaining. So it's just the Shadows gathering game
He was only 1
plan,
damage
right?
off. I don't even think he needs the Shadows anymore, right? He's got 6 in play. He's got 3 from the
He
Deathly
can't pass the
Tyrant,
turn, though.
which is... Oh, wait a minute. Did I miscount? I did miscount. 10? No, I didn't miscount. So he's got 10 in play. He's got Deathly Tyrant in hand. And then he's got Haunted House plus an attack with a Ghost. That's 14 damage.
That's right, yeah.
Just barely with that Haunted House top deck did he get there. Wow.
Yeah, this is going to be able to do the 1 here. Plus the 8 from Atomy, and just going to be able to play the Deathly Tyrant and RIRIPWN. Oh, man. RIRIPWN takes the win, and that was a close one.
Unbelievable.
That was a very, very close one. There were quite a few ways to kind of... I think it was very close, right? Even with the shadow building game plan. Very, very close.
Right there. But yeah, he got the Haunted House, which was very specifically the card he needed to deal that 1 extra damage that turn because he wasn't going to be able to get to 20 shadows.
Yeah.
So, as I stated,